Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Chris with Kristen Crafts, and today we are going to start building pages. Now, if you saw my intro video yesterday, we are blessed to have the fun scrapbooker Janet with RTS Scrapbooking collaborating with us this month and joining in. We are also excited to announce we're doing a fun giveaway. So if you check out our channels, you check out Christy with Christy's Beautiful Life, Moira O'Reilly, myself, and Janet with RTS, who is over on Patreon, we will be doing giveaways. So we're going to start out with that information. So on my channel, if you leave a comment on one of my videos throughout the week, I'm going to go ahead and get everyone's names and I'm going to assign you a number. And then after 2 weeks, what I am going to do is take all those numbers, find out how many people left a comment on my page, and we're just going to use random.org. We will find one winner. That winner is going to get a $30 gift certificate to Scrapbook Your Joy. They are a Canadian company, but they do ship to the United States. So please, Canadian friends, join in, and anyone else who wants to play along. From what I understand, if you do spend $100 if you're in the continental US, they do have free shipping. They have bank programs and things like that. So check out Scrapbook Your Joy. That is where my gift certificate is going to be. Go over to Moira O'Reilly's and she will give you the details on her giveaway. Moira is going to be giving away, let me see here. She is giving a $30 gift certificate away to Spiegel Mom Scraps. They are a wonderful company. They sell a lot of items. They're mainly known for their sequins, but you can also get your tearaway tape, your Big Mama roll, foam adhesive, and other items. So make sure that you check them out as well. Make sure you check out Moira's channel to find out the details of what she's going to be doing for her giveaway. Christy with Christy's Beautiful Life will also be giving away a $30 gift certificate. Hers is going to be to the Paper Addict. So if you love doing cut files, make sure that you check out her videos and find out her details on her giveaway. This will also be a $30 gift certificate to Paper Addict. And then finally, Janet with RTS. If you're not already a Patreon, I highly, highly, highly recommend that you become one. Patreon makes her charge $1 per month. It's minimal for what she provides for you. She is a great influence in the scrapbook community, gives you tons of inspiration, tons of instructions, and just is an all-around fantastic person. And she is going to be doing a giveaway, but what she's doing is tying hers to a little fun project where they're going to be having making page kits over on Love RTS, which is a Facebook group. So check out the Love RTS Facebook group, or check out Janet if you're a Patreon to find out her details. She is giving a $30 gift certificate away to Scrapbook Generations. They sell products as well as wonderful page, sketchbooks and things like that, and classes. So if you're international, you don't want to pay for shipping, join in on her giveaway, because they, again, you can buy something that's digital, like one of the sketchbooks, and then you won't have to worry about shipping. We are trying to support small business, so that's why we have picked out these different businesses. They're all good companies, and we all highly recommend them if you're looking into a new place to get some scrappy stuff. So that's enough on that. So today I am going to start building my page kits. Now, for the 4 days, like I said yesterday, we are each going with a different motivation. So I'm going to start with the flowers. That was what Janet picked out. So together we're going to pick out the flower pack that I'm going to use for my motivation. I'm going to put you on pause. I'm going to see if I can find some papers that go with it, and we will find out, get that page kit together. Tomorrow we'll come back and finish by adding additional embellishments. So let's see what I've got here. So the way I store a lot of my stickers is in these little accordion office envelopes. They're, you know, probably like an, I don't know if they're legal size or just 8.5 by 11. I think they're 8.5. Yep, 8.5 by 11. But they're accordions, so they spread. And so I just have a tag at the top saying what kind of embellishment is in here. I keep them in alphabetical order on my counter, and then I can just go in and grab them out as needed. This one's got a little fuzzy on it. So let's just kind of go through here and see what I like and what I want to play with this month. So I'm going to start from the back. Some of these are a lot older. This is KI Memories. This is from 2006. They were stickers that were in probably a paper pad. I'm not really feeling those today, but we may see a series where maybe I'll go and start with these. But today I think I'm going to pass on those. I'm just not feeling it. I am also going to pass on Garden Party and Chamel. Now the reason I'm going to pass on these is these are newer collections. I know I can easily use these, and they'll probably see these in the next couple, you know, weeks or so. But I want to try and get something that's older out of my stash. So I have these from Making Memories. Not really feeling those. This is kind of fun, but not sure. Now this one, I am kind of feeling this retro, and I've got 2 packs of them, and these would be fun to do on like an older photo of my daughter. So these I think are right now are on my yes pile. These are die cuts. Not feeling those. Those are going to be on a no. Not feeling these. This I only have 2, so I'm really not feeling, and I'm not thrilled with the dimension. I do like these, and again, I could throw these onto a layout with my daughter or something with my mom. I have these that are Heidi Swap. I have some felt ones. I have 2 packs of these that are kind of in the purple. Those are Sticko. I have these embellished ones. I'm not really feeling the fall colors. I do like these white ones, and I do like the sunflowers, so I'm not sure about those. I'm not feeling the glitter today, so we're going to say no on those. These are rub-ons, and I have no clue if they even work. They are probably very, very old, so we're going to say no on that. These are cool, but I'm not feeling that right now, and I'm not feeling the honeybee look. So let's go ahead and put all the no's away. Okay, so now I have between this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. I could do a boy layout with this, but I think I'd want to wait. The sunflowers I may hold off on, and as well as the daisies, because my son's getting married, and I think they might be trying to grow sunflowers depending on our current drought situation. So I want to hold off on those. So I'm leaning more towards those 2. And I think I'm going to stick with these essentials. These are, do I even have a date on them? I don't even know what date they are, but I've had them for a while, and I like the colors, and it gives me a lot of options for colors. So let me put you on pause. I'm going to see if I can go find some paper that will go with this. And I think, like I said, I'm keeping in mind that these might be some either retro layouts of me growing up, or maybe of my daughter. So be right back. So I found this paper pad that's in my collection. This was just a hot buy paper pad. It looks like it's from 2016, so it is older. But what I liked is when you look at this rainbow paper here, it has all the colors that are in this sticker sheet. So let's flip through and see if we can make a page kit using something in here. First of all, because I know that all the rainbow colors match, I am going to grab that piece of paper out. That kind of inspires me right there. And I do like the green, and the shape of the flowers is the same shape of the flowers that are in the stickers. So I think I'm gonna go with that one. Let's see if we can find another. I really want to try and get complementary colors in here. Now I do like this cut apart because I could fussy cut out the heart. I like the tag. So I'm going to grab this. I can use this as part of my embellishments. And where else do I want to go with this here? I like the blue. I don't know about the blue. Really don't want one with frames. I like this, but I think these two together will compete, so I'm not sure about that. Same thing. I mean, I could use it kind of as a layer. Oh, I like this. All right, so we're gonna go with this. It's kind of fun. It's a little bit more different than what I normally do, but I think this will be a fun page. So what I have here is I have probably this for my background. It's tone on tone, so it reads as a solid. And then I can bring in all the colors that are in these stickers with these dots. The dots are bigger, so they don't compete with the flowers that are on here, and they don't compete with the stripes that are on here. So actually I have two options. I could go with either this is my background. I like the painted part, and I could use this for matting and then use the other for matting as well. I think what I'll also do is bring in a piece of white cardstock. Again, great for matting. We'll see where we can go. And then we have cut aparts that we can use as part of our embellishments. And to start off our embellishments, we have our inspiration piece, which is the flowers. So I'm going to put you on pause. We're going to be right back, and we will get together our next inspiration. Be right back. Our next inspiration is going to be the older paper pads or paper collections. I've been scrapbooking for 25 years. I don't know about you, but I have a lot of older product. I know some people like to stash their stuff. I know Janet has videos where she will regift it to other people. I, at this current time, have a hard time letting things go. I still think that even some of the older things I can reincorporate in. Trends come and go, and they can be recycled in. So I have a hard time just giving it away. I look at it as money well spent, and that's me. You got to do you, I do me. So I went in and I picked these two paper pads. I have 3 grandkids right now. They're all boys. And so I know I can always find something that needs to have a layout. So this paper pad here is from 2013. This is all about boys. And this one is Paper Studios, which would be a Hobby Lobby's brand. And this one is from 2012. It says it's $19.99. I'm sure I spent half price. That would have been $10. And this one I got on clearance was $4.97. This is Die Cuts with a View, and it looks like I got this one at Joann Fabrics probably on one of their clearance. So let's kind of go through and see what we can find. I thought the colors kind of went together. I kind of am feeling this Paper Studio one at first. So let's just kind of go through and see what we can get, and if we can get some fun papers. So I'm just going to kind of do a quick flip through, and if anything really jumps out at me, then I'll pull it out, and then we can always go back through again. That's kind of how I tend to do mine. I like this. We did have the rainbow paper with the last kit, so I'm going to wait before I grab that, and let's just see if I can find something that's a cool background. Now I do like this piece of paper. Not sure about the frame though. Like this, not sure about the busy gold grid. And oh, this is This would have to be small doses. This would be kind of fun maybe for like a birthday party or something. Then we have rocket ships. We have our monsters. Now here's, actually what I'll do is I'll pull this out because those are already cut up. And I kind of like the stars. So since they're already cut, I'm going to just kind of pull those to the side and maybe the yellow. Don't know if we'll use them or not, but while I'm flipping through and I found it, let's just put the scraps to the side and see what we can do. This is just too, Okay, now I like this. Now what I'm thinking, I have over here, I have this picture, which is one that I want to do for my son and future daughter-in-law's book. It's a picture of them with their nephew, Dylan, which is my grandson. And this would kind of be a good thing because then it's one more layout for her gift album. Her shower is on the 19th and I'm filming these all early, so I might be able to use this on the shower page. All right, here's another piece, bigger piece of yellow. And what else can I use? Okay, so I kind of went through there. I didn't see anything else. Let's see if there's anything in the, oh boy, I kind of want something that's more either a solid blue or a solid red that I can use. I like the stars. His team is the Cubs, and they're red, blue, and white. Now this would be kind of fun. Now, again, thinking outside the box here, we can cover up the Superman. We don't have to have Superman show. So if you go and you take and put a strip of this and another matting piece, maybe the stars or whatever, and you put this on, now you just have a bright page and no one knows that there was a Superman on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and call this one done. I may go and throw a piece of white cardstock in it again, just as something to tone down. Now the only other thing I want to do is see if maybe there's a solid red in here or something that I can cut apart that's red, just in case I want to pull a little bit more, or actually more solid blue, because its Cubs are, well, Cubs have red too. Let's see. But I think right now I have, this is pretty good. Now this isn't bad, but I don't know if I want the fleur-de-lis on there. The color was right. And we don't want octopus or light bulbs or robots. That's kind of fun, but it competes with the stars. Now we're into circus. I do like the plaid, but I've got the plaid here. Okay, nothing there. Let me just flip through one more time and make sure there isn't any of this. The cover shows red star and red grid, and I may have already used them. I don't want this one. This one's kind of an off red, and I don't necessarily want the gold foil in there. Again, this is for Emily, and she is not necessarily the bright. This is bright enough as it is. And this has got the foiling again too. I'm gonna pull this one out. I might be able to do a small, like if I mat it, it's not as bad. It does give a little shimmer to it, but it's not as bad as the whole piece. And yep, that's it. So this one is done. I'm going to put you on pause and I'll be back in a moment, and we will be back to do our next page kit. Our next inspiration that we're going to build off of is a sticker sheet. So what I done is went through a lot of my, I have a basket, huge basket that's just filled with different stickers and things. So I grabbed out a variety and we're just gonna go through real quick. These are some of my favorites. We'll see what inspires us and we'll go ahead and make from there. So the first thing I have is, this is from Amy Tangerine, and I'm not even sure what collection it is. It looks like I probably got this maybe at like Tuesday morning. I have two of them. I like the colors that are in here. They're very generic. I'm leaning towards this again because this is something that I believe is an older collection. Yep, this is 2014. Again, I'd kind of like to get this used and not sitting in my stash. So this is going to go towards the possibilities. The next two, I didn't realize I have two of the sticker sheets for Paige Evans Wonder. I really like them because they have all of these different options. However, I have been using it because I was using this with the Best of Both Worlds. So I do have some items that have been used on it. And again, it's a newer collection. I know I will easily be able to use it. And I kind of want to try and concentrate on things that have been sitting around for a while that need some TLC. So there's this one. This is new to my stash. This is Storyteller by Vicki Boutin. I know it's an older collection, but I just got it in a peachy cheap. And I do love these stickers, but they're a little bit of a darker tone, right? And right now we're in spring and summer, and I'm really kind of feeling more the lighter, brighter. I'm still on that kick, so I'm gonna put that to the side for now. This is clear stickers from Jen Hatfield. This is homemade. A lot of cute things in here like Best Day, a little Volkswagen, Peacock, things like that. I'm not feeling the size, and they're also clear stickers. I do like them, but right now for my motivation, I'm not feeling this as my motivation piece. Next we have Jen Hatfield, The Avenue. Really love this. I love the florals that are on here. I like the colors. I like the little homes. I am kind of feeling this one. I like that it's got phrase stickers and things like that. I like the colors. I like the wood grain. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put this in the maybe pile. This is Magical Forest. I have used this a bit when I was doing my other, when I had the Not Just for Boys Kit Club. I used part of that collection for making pages for my grandson. Because I have recently played with this, I'm going to put this in the no pile. This is Jen Hatfield. This is from, what collection? Oh, Hey and Hello. I have another project that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be breaking apart some paper pads. I'm going to put this one to the side. I think I can use that with that project better than pulling it in for this week's project. So that's going to be a no for right now. Then I have Garden Party. Again, it's not used. It's brand new. I think I'm going to wait because it is brand new. This one is Good Vibes. Again, I think this is another Maggie Holmes, or is this Amy? Or Dear Lizzie. I think it's Maggie. Anyways, not really feeling the llamas and the donuts. I do like the houses, but I'm not feeling the cream tones. So I'm going to say no to her. Now, I do love Chamel, and I do love this bright paper pack. This is, I want to say Field Trip, maybe. I'm going to put this on the maybe pile because, again, I can always do grandkids. And this is Paige Evans, and this is from her Scenic Route. I haven't used it yet. It is newer. But again, I think I'm going to wait because it is newer. So now I have to kind of decide between these three tones. I tend to usually do pages like this. So I think I'm going to put this to the side for now. I will be back to use this because this is absolutely beautiful. But this tends to be what I show all the time. So I'm going to say no to this. And again, I'm still kind of leaning towards doing this one. Only because I have 2 of them and it's an older collection that I haven't used. So we're going to put away Chamel for now. You know I'll always be back to her. So let's go ahead and find some papers that will go with this as my inspiration. I'll be right back. From my stash, I grabbed 2 paper pads that I've had. These are both Amy Tangerine. They were both bought at Michael's on their hot buys. This one is stitched. This has a date from 2014. And this one is... I'm not sure which collection this is. Doesn't say, but this is also 2014. So let's just go ahead. It's got all the right, both pages have all the right colors that we need. They've both got the oranges, they both have the teals, they both have blacks. So let's just flip through, see what we can find for a background. Now, right off the bat, I'm seeing this like heart teal paper. Let me just see if what we can find in here. I'm just going to kind of flip through real quick once, just so I can kind of get a feel of what's in the paper pad. It's been a while since I've used this. As you can see, it's almost a full paper pad. And what's cool about them is they don't go out of style. They're still, you know, the watercolored white. You know, no one's going to know when they're looking at my album that this was a paper pad created in 2014. I do like the cut aparts. I like the happy day. I like the double stitched heart. So let's see if we can pull this one off to the side. I do like the florals, and so this one is more of a travel. So I could pull out one of my travel pages, and I do like the floral. So right now I'm seeing those 3, and I'm really liking it. Now, I also see cameras in here. So right now I think I'm really sticking with those colors. So it's got a little bit of the orangish color in here, and I've got the teals going. And I can use the heart. And then I like the words I love right now. So right there's several things that I can use from that, these papers and the stickers. The pink I think is too bright. I do like this, but on top of this matte paper, I don't think it will work. It's too tone on tone. And I'm hoping I still have one of those pieces of cameras, but it's one of those that I may have used because I really like it. Oh, I still have one. So now we can bring in a pop of the black in here. And we have the teal. Do I want to try and bring in a little orange, or it might compete with that floral. Let's look at it again. I don't know if I like, because this is softer and this is more graphic. So I think I'm going to just go with the 3 pieces that I have here. And let's go through here one more time. There is cloud paper, and again, I may have used it. Yep, it looks like I've used the cloud paper. So let's just flip one more time, see if there's anything I want as a secondary color in here. I do like these because I could cut these apart and use them as layering with the florals. So I'm gonna grab the frames. Okay, so we're gonna call this one done. So we have our stickers that are our inspiration. I have this, which is our background, which then leads me, because it's a map print, to try and find something travel related. And then we have cut aparts, journaling cards. I think I can fussy cut these frames. And then we have the florals that I could fussy cut and maybe have the camera as a layer, or or even the floral. We'll see. All right, so that is the next one. So pause for a moment, I'll be back. I'm going to go find some paper. Our next inspiration is going to be from the mood board. Okay, so our next page kit is going to be based upon this mood board that Christy picked out. This mood board is from Butterfly Reflections Inc. The person that posted it on a blog was Amanda back in June of 2017. It was their June mood board, and it's beautiful. It's got the pinks, the limes, the blues, and if you've never worked with a mood board before, you can take it several different ways. You can look at the mood board and go based upon the colors. So if you're finding that all these colors match something in your collection and those bring you joy, then go with that. But you can also go and look, like right here, you have wood that's painted. Well, maybe you have a piece of furniture that you painted. They're bright colors, so maybe you took a trip down by the beach, and you know how you have those coastal homes that are painted with the bright colors, or like in Puerto Rico, they have those bright colors. Maybe it's something like that. Here is a cocktail. Maybe it's not a bright color. Maybe you don't use these color tones, but maybe you have pictures of a cocktail or a fun night out that you did, and the inspiration is this drink with the lime slices. You could use the inspiration of the butterflies and pull that in. Or maybe you just want to go with more of a mixed media, and maybe these paint brushes are what you're looking at. You have, I believe those are macaroons. So there's a lot of different ways that you can look at a mood board that you can take inspiration off of. For me, I am going with the color, but I'm also kind of bringing in that beach feel. To me, this screams beach, traveling, trips, things like that. And when I saw this paper, it actually reminded me of a very, very old paper pad I have. Now these are thinner paper, so I just wanted to show you, you don't have to throw it away just because the quality isn't of the thicker kind like you'd get nowadays. So with that in mind, these are from Colorbach. This was a kit that I bought at Walmart. I'm not sure if Colorbach sells them other places. There's no date on here, but I know this has been in my stash at least 10 years, easily. I like the colors. It's got that limey green. It's got some of, it's got yellow. It's got bright. It screams beach. Well, obviously beach house. And it does have some of the blues. Also, I have from Colorbach, I have hopscotch. This is bringing more of the blue colors in, and it has some of the lime, and it looks like it has some of the pink. And then I have this one that's called Frolic, and this is again bringing in more of the blue tones and a little bit of the pink, and there's some orange in here. So let's go ahead and flip through, and we're just going to see what we can find that will pull out the mood and feel of these. Now this one I've used quite a bit. I have scrapbooked like pictures from Florida from my childhood with these. This has been a well used. Now right off the bat, I like this as a background, but you can see this is extremely, extremely thin paper. No worries. I'm going to take one of my paper pads that I have, and I can do that even right now. Like I have a Craftsmith one, and I'm just going to pick out a piece of paper that may not be something that I totally love. Like this marble is not me. okay? But I can turn it over and now I can build my page kit on this, and now my background is sturdy just by adding a piece of paper that you may not love 100%. So we're going to throw this one in as our background to build on. I'm going to use, this is actually the background paper. So let's keep looking. This tone of blue is more to like a gray, dirty tone, and this is more of a vibrant blue, so it doesn't really match what I'm looking for. And I do like kind of the orange. I'm not sure about the plaid. Let me go ahead, I'm just gonna loosen it up and I'm gonna poke it to the top. I can go back and visit it. Let's see. Now this is pretty, and it pulls in the pinks. So let's try pulling this one out. So that gets me the pink and the orange colors in there. So I'm feeling that. Let's see what else we can find. So now I have a floral. I really would like to find some of the blue. So let me go ahead. As much as I like this color, I'm now getting that feel with these. So I think I'm gonna hold off on the plaid. I think what I'll do is put it to the side. If I find out that I want it, I can always pull it in. But let's see if we can get one of these more vibrant colors. And right here, I'm seeing this blue, and it's got the green tones in it. So right there, I've got that blue-green. Now let's see if we can find another one that's a little bit more with a pink, or a bigger pattern. Now I like this one too, and I might throw it in and decide between the two. What I like about this one, it does have the green tones, but see how it has the squiggles in here? And to me, that kind of reminds me of like what you'd see on a beach, but I'm not 100% sold on it. So I'm gonna put it in as another possibility. I can always put it back. Now I've got that pink there, but again, it's more solid, and I'm looking for something different. Now this is kind of fun. I kind of like the tickets. I could go and fussy cut or do a strip of those. And now it's kind of like an event, like if we were on traveling somewhere, whether it be an amusement park or something like that. So I like the tickets. Oh, but the cameras are cool too. All right. Thinking the cameras might just be fussy cut. I can use those as clusters. So now I'm kind of getting, my kit's kind of getting big. And then I have butterflies. And that's on the mood board too. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop here. I think I'm happy. You know what? I am gonna pull in this plaid. Only because it's a darker color that I can pull out. So let me put these to the side and I'll show you what we've got. So I have the lime green that I can use as my background. And then for matting and layering, I have these 4 pieces of paper. I have the plaid, and I'll only use one of the blues. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, I'm leaning more towards the solid. So I have now the blues, I have the florals, and I have this plaid, which will all then go onto the green. I have this butterflies that I can either cut in a strip or I can fussy cut. I have the cameras that I think I would fussy cut out. And then again, the tickets that I could use as either a strip or fussy cut out and use as part of my layerings. And all of that goes with the mood board here. I'm pulling in the butterflies, I'm pulling in the green and the blue, and I'm getting that whole beach feel that I get when I look at this mood board. So I'm going to put you on pause. The last one that we're going to do is my bonus one. That is going to be where I am going from a theme. And my theme is going to be using making a wedding page. So we'll be right back. For my bonus page that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to show you how you can actually base your page on a theme. So instead of picking a paper pad, an embellishment, or something that's in your stash, you can think about a theme such as a birthday, a wedding, a vacation, things like that, that you can go and coordinate based upon the theme that you're trying to document. So I'm not going to go through the whole book because we would be here for days. This is one of 2 albums I have so far of my daughter's wedding, and it's still a work in progress. My oldest grandchild is 6. It's time to get this one done. My son's wedding should be going sooner, but I just wanted to show it to you because throughout the whole album, I have tried to keep the same mood and feel of what was at her wedding. So as you can see, I'm using craft cardstock. I am using like an eggplant purple. This is pictures of like what their table setting was. It's mason jars. It's more of like a wildflowers, burlap runners going across the table, wood grain and the decorations, and it was kind of, it's on a farm, and so basically it was the feel of if you went for a Sunday picnic with the family, you know, kind of like you went up into the attic and grabbed out all of grandma's old, you know, decorations and furniture and threw them all into a tent. That was kind of the mood and feel of her wedding. So you can see that I'm going through and all of my embellishments are purple, burlap, doilies. I have mason jars. Also, you'll see I have some lace in here. And on many of the pages, I have this hummingbird. And the hummingbird was, hang on, I got pages coming out here. The hummingbird was on their invitation, and I have carried that hummingbird throughout the whole album. So let me get the snap closed again. So I don't know if you can see here, here's the hummingbird. So on every page we have that. And I've just gone through and embossed them. And then I try and do like the doily and Life is a Matter of Moments, which again was on their invitations. So this kind of gives you an idea of what we're looking at for the mood and feel of the next page that we're doing. I want to stick with the craft. I want to stick with the eggplant or purple tones, the barnwood, that kind of a feel. So I'm pretty much done with like the ceremony and the pictures of the family and things like that. And what I'm working on now is mainly like the reception and the partying afterwards. So this here is a stack of paper that I kind of have set to the side that I've been using for my pages. Now, what I think I am going to do is I have that new paper pad that's wood grains. I'm going to grab that real quick. I think that will be a good starting point for this layout. And then we will just go ahead and continue on. I'm thinking like this color here, it's not dark, dark, dark. And they didn't, it's not more of a bleached out. It's more of like that warm tone. So let me just see if I can grab one real quick. I'm thinking one of these two. And this to me reminds me more of a dance floor. So I'm gonna grab this one. The other side is that paper as well. So if I don't like how this one looks, I can always flip it over. So we're gonna use this as our background. Now again, keeping with that theme, and again, it's nighttime, so I kind of want to look for things that will go with more of like the dancing and things like that. And I am getting down to the bottom of my paper a little bit. This one pulls in a few more colors, but it does have the purple in there. So I kind of like this. It still gives you that feel of a country wedding. And if I did match it up with one of these, which is a scrap, I could get the purple tones in. Which one do I like better? I'm not sure. Like I said, I do have some of these scraps here. Now I have this one, which is kind of that paisley that's been through the whole album. I can probably layer that in. I have a piece of burlap that's already cut like a flag banner. Now this is blending, so I need something to pop off the wood grain. Now I do have this purple plaid. I actually like the purple plaid better than the paisley kind of color. And it matches the flowers, I think, a little bit better as well. So I kind of like those together. Let me see if there's anything else I want to pull in to kind of lighten it up just a little bit. I could bring in this, this looks like it might be Amy Tangerine. No, this is a travel one because it says adventure and stuff. Do I want to bring this in as a layer maybe? I don't know. Let's keep looking. Now I do have this paper as well. This is also has that burlap look with the words on it. And I like that it says live, laugh, love. Let's go ahead and go with these. I've got a little bit of the purple. I've got the colors for the florals. I don't know if I'll use this one or this one. And we'll just have to do some matting on here. I could pull in a little bit of my purple cardstock. I have this piece here. I can use that for maybe matting. Like if I matted this on top of it, it would help to have it pop off the wood grain a little bit. So we'll bring that in. I think we're going to call this one done. So this is just going in, like I said, when you're looking at a theme, basically what I did was I pulled everything that I thought would be in the color tones or what I thought could be used for a wedding and a wedding reception. And then what I do is I go through and then use this to pull from to make my page kits. Now some of these colors are not a total match, only because when you're looking at trying to find purples, they're not really out there, and so it's been kind of a struggle finding things. And I did throw things then in that I thought maybe I could fussy cut out, but again, the tones aren't necessarily what I want for the look. So, but we're getting there. It's almost done. So I want to thank you so much for stopping by. Again, actually I'm going to throw this floral in too, because I can cut those in. Okay, so that's going to be it. So make sure that you do stop by and check out Moira, and also check out Janet and Christy. This is going to be a fun week. You're going to be inundated with a lot of really cool stuff, and I think that you'll be pleasantly surprised. Make sure that you check out their channels to find out what their giveaways or what their rules for their giveaway are going to be, and just follow along and have some fun. And hopefully you're going to find some inspiration on how to approach your stash and how you can make it less daunting by kind of breaking it down into smaller chunks, and then be able to you know, like right now with this, I'm now, when I go to sit down and make my page, other than embellishments, these are my choices. I went from having a huge stack of stuff to now I'm picking from here, and this is going to help me decide what's going to be my background, what's going to be my layers, what am I going to use to mat. I'm not picking through a whole room or a whole stack. I'm now picking through 1, 2, 3, 4 full pieces of paper, and then some scraps. So thank you so much for stopping by. I know this was a long video. Tomorrow will probably be long as well, because we're going to start adding embellishments to these. Have a great day, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.